Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining today's meeting. My name is Qin Rui. My metric number is 8206375. The purpose of today's meeting is to evaluate the solutions presented in the idea pitching video and decide on the most suitable resolution to address air pollution caused by urban transportation and industrial activities. Today's discussion will include a brief overview of the issue, a review of the proposed solutions, an evaluation of these options, and the final group decision. I will now invite the next speaker to explain the issue in more details.
Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Chen Guanlin and number is A185711. So next, I will talk about the air pollution caused by the urban transportation and industrial activities. So, the building on the meeting purpose just mentioned, the air pollution from the urban transportation and industrial activities has become a serious problem in many cities. As urban areas continue to expand, the number of the vehicle and the factory increased significantly. And this activity released the harmful pollutants such as the toxic gases and the fine particles like PM2.5 into this air, leading to the poor air quality. And these issues affect many groups, include children, students, workers, and elder people. The long-term exposed to pollution air can cause asthma and the heart disease and the lung problems and other serious health conditions. So there are so many. It's also increased the healthcare cost and place pressure on the hospitals and the medical system. And in addition to the health impact, the air pollution damages the environment and reduces the economic productivity. If this problem is not addressed, its negative effect will continue to worsen over the time. Because of this serious consequence, it is necessary for us to consider effective and practical solution. With the issue clearly explained, I will now pass the discussion to the next speaker to individual the proposed solutions.
Okay, very well. My name is Liao Tan. My student number is A197852, and I shall continue the discussion to address the aforementioned issue. The video purpose for print solution is taking the problem for a different angle. The first solution is community practical planning. The approach including collaboration between residents, local business, students, and planner to identify public hospital and implement local site. Measures such as tree planting, community green development, and optimizing pedestrian and citizen pathway. The second solution focuses on health-oriented transport and industry regulation. Its core lie in the anticipation, stress, water, and factory emissions stress while promoting public transport, working and ceasing to reduce health risk. The third possible industry and intelligent regulatory monitoring system tracking water and industry emission is real time to enhance monitoring and informant effectiveness. The fourth solution is smart green mobility initiative, such as employing digital and economic initiative to street low emission travel highways. So have outlined the solution. We can now evaluate their respective strengths and limitation. Okay, next speak.
Sure thing. So my name is Wushu Wen, and my mentoring number is A198743. So now the proposed solution has been laid out, so we can look at how practical and effective they are. For the first solution, my friends, just been introduced the community participation plan, which is inclusive. It helps to build a long-term awareness, and it often take time to show the measurable results and depend on sustainable public engagement. So it's quite hard to achieve, right? And for the second solution, the regulations. The regulation that focus on the health protection that are important because they direct benefit the public health. But to be effective, this regulation must to be strictly enforced and followed by everyone, which is tricky to keep up with. So if you want to follow this one, this regulation is so strict to make you stressful, right? For the third one, supervision and monitoring system. These are smart systems that provide accurate data, but meanwhile they cost more. They cost more budget to implement, to set up. For budget concern, we might not consider about this one. And for the final one, the smart green mobility reward system, which comparatively is more cost effective and encourage people to make a change on their own. And if you offer incentive, so more people will likely to use sustainable travel habits. That's a good thing to me. So this solution is more reasonable to me. But before I make a final decision here, so I'd like to hear everyone's thought. So how do you guys think about the solutions? Is any one of you want to tell me about that thought?
Oh yes, I have some advice to resolve these problems, and from from the public health perspective, and we can encourage the cleaner travel habit, can reduce the long-term health risks and lower the healthcare pressure and make sure the people's life to get to better. Yes, so this is my advice. Do you agree with me? Any other?
Yes.
Okay. And so next we can discuss other. Do you have other the method to resolve this problem that we can together choose one solution and as the final solution? Yes. So do you have any other problems and
Yeah, I agree.
solution?
Yeah, I agree. Because competent trigger regulation, the reward-based system seem easier to implement and more practical in the short term, right?
Okay.
Awesome.
I agree as well. This option balances the feasibility and the public acceptance.
Okay, cool. That's a
Okay.
lot to renew on my solution. So based on our discussions, so seems like we all agree on the smart green mobility system. It is the most suitable solution for this kind of problem, so air pollution, right? So, but thanks for my friend you've been add on some more advices. So to strengthen its effectiveness, so it can be supported by a intelligent supervision and the monitor system for data transparency and evaluation. That's all for my part.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your input. To confirm, we have reviewed the issue of air pollution caused by urban transportation and industrial activities, discussed the proposed solutions, and agree on the smart green mobility reward system as our final resolution. The next step would be pilot implementation, followed by continuous evolution. If there are no further comments, this meeting is now concluded. Thank you.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you everyone joined today's
you.
meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.